Man, it's been too long since we've done this.
Take off the rust.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have too many outtakes.
Maybe we'll get some bloopers.
Hey, we may.
We've gotten so good at it, we don't get bloopers anymore.
We live in the realm of perfection.
This is a good way to start, I think, right?
Hey, Friday?
This Friday?
Friday!
Friday! Friday!
You can move the mountains. Yeah. You can move. Oh. You can move the mountains. You can move the mountains. You can move the mountains.
We can cut that out.
We'll have to cut by. Hey guys, we are back. I know it's been a while since we've put a video out. Unfortunately, the combination of everything holiday related mixed together with a great little dose of COVID really kind of put our recording on hold for a short period of time.
Yep.
But we survived. And
Barely.
and here we are. So, but we wanted to put out a quick video. We got a bunch of content that we're working on, and we're going to start having videos come out every week again like we had in the past. But we wanted to go ahead and put together a quick video just to throw some information you guys' way, because it has been a little while since we've talked. Obviously, we were out of service for a few weeks. Again, holidays, COVID, all that kind of good stuff. And so we haven't been together in a while. So I know there's a bunch of looming questions, so we want to jump at it. First things first, I've been asked about class on Wednesday nights and even the possibility of Sunday school at some point moving forward. As we've kind of come through, this little bit of an outbreak that we've had in this area, Pastor would like us to wait just a little bit longer. We are having services regular back on Sunday and on Wednesday night. But we're going to give it just a couple weeks so that we're not rushing back into it. Hopefully everything continues to trend the right way as it is right now. And in a couple weeks, we'll get back together here on a Wednesday night. Me and Pastor are going to talk every week going forward. So as soon as he feels like it's safe and we feel like we're good to go, we're going to do it, because we want to be in here with you guys. We want to be able to connect with you guys, to share with you. I know it's my passion. I know it's Brother Zach's passion to be able to teach you guys, to work with you, just to be part of your lives, because we love you. So know that we miss class as well.
We do.
And as soon as we can be back in here, we will be. We promise you that. That being said, I know we've got a barrage of questions outside of that. Sunday school's probably going to be a little bit longer, trying to just make sure we're safe with bringing all the different classes over. So that's probably going to be a few additional weeks. But we're going to work back into this thing, and as we can, we promise we're going to get back at everything we possibly can for you guys. So going beyond that, then the scale gets a little bit bigger, and we could talk about, from a district standpoint. Obviously, we're at the early part of the year. This is normally when we kick off some fundraisers, when we're talking about, camps and youth convention and the big of Congress, right? So Zach and I were just talking a little while ago. I've talked with Pastor about this quite a bit. As of right now, there's nothing on the district calendar on a large scale of any large gatherings. Brother Huntley, again, trying to be safe, trying to make sure that everybody is staying safe and that we're not putting anybody in any type of risk or jeopardy because of how uncertain everything still is with COVID. So what does that mean? Well, first off, that means as of right now, there's no official release for convention or for camp. That doesn't mean that there won't be some sort of event at some point, whether that is here in the spring, still around when we would have a convention, or in the summer when we would have camp. When we had Brother Kyle with us several months ago, he said he wanted to do everything possible to have camp this year. I know that's his passion. I know Brother Zach can even speak on that, being part of the board.
Something I just remembered too, next Friday night we're going to have a meeting with the youth guys to go over some of the stuff. So maybe I can give you some more info then. If we put something together and Kyle tells us we're allowed to share it, we may have some info for you as soon as the next couple of weeks. And I actually just remembered that. So I don't know. I'm sure he's probably talking to Brother Huntley very regularly as well.
And that's the thing, really staying in communication with our district leadership. I know he's going to fall in line with whatever they're asking him to do, and that's what the team is going to do. So what I'm telling you right now is what we know of as of right now.
Yeah.
If that changes in the next week or two or month or two, as we know definitive information, we're going to get it to you guys so that you know we can continue to plan. But also know we're not going to jump on, rumors and whims and hopes. Obviously, we all hope that, I mentioned Congress, we all hope that we're going to be able to have a Congress. We hope that we're going to be able to have camp. But at this point, we really don't know. We just don't know. We don't know if that's a possibility or not. And so we don't want to get our hopes up. Most importantly, we don't want to throw a bunch of money into something that's not going to happen,
right,
and us lose money through cancellation fees or through booking fees or anything of that nature. Because listen, there's people that are currently working right now to make these events happen. They have to get paid somehow. And so somebody's losing money. And I'm not saying that to say we need to be all frugal and tight and not do anything we need to or want to do, but in the same sense, we also need to be smart, understanding that as times have been, Pastor said before that at times you see the giving start to drop a little bit, really because people are struggling. There's jobs, people are losing jobs, people are being laid off, or people are furloughed. Different things like that is still happening right now. So we have to be careful, we have to be smart, and so we're going to do everything we can to make sure we have events for you guys and that we're able to have fun, have a great time, and connect with you. But in the same sense, we're definitely going to be smart and make sure we don't put ourselves out there to really take a hit or take a big loss to the youth account or to the church account because of a cancellation or something else that maybe if we were a little bit more patient, we wouldn't have had to do. So we're going to be patient. Slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to take it easy. We're going to take it steady. We're not going to overjump into anything right now. I don't want that to sound like this is a downer video because that's not the case. We've talked about no matter what the case is, we're going to plan events for this youth group for this year. And if that means that the big events get canceled, if we don't have a convention, if we don't have a camp, if we don't have Congress, and I'll be honest, y'all, I want to set the precedence now. I'm not saying don't get your hopes up, but I am saying all of those are very real possibilities. I hope that's not the case, but all of those are very real possibilities. If that is the case, we're going to continue to plan stuff for our group to try to connect with you guys as much as we can. But also keep in mind that anything we try to plan is really stuck by those same guidelines. It's stuck by guidelines that are regulated by cities, by counties, by states. So anything you try to do, whether in this state, in this county, or in a different city or different area, there's different mandates and laws anywhere and everywhere you go. And so every bit of that can dictate what you're going to do. I was just recently on Airbnb. I was telling Zach we were looking at some stuff for a family vacation personally, and there was even warnings on the Airbnb site that said we are following all the local guidelines for our state or for our city. And so if you're planning to come in with a huge group, we will not book for you because that goes against our state guidelines and mandates as of right now. So there's some things where our hands are just going to be tied, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be able to connect. We're going to do everything we can to get together with you guys, to spend time with you guys, and to try to make this the best year yet. We are going to do everything we can to continue to push through like we did in 2020, connect with you guys, and more than ever before, stay focused on what this is really about, which is having a relationship with Jesus Christ, right? Because in the end, when all this is said and done, no matter what 2021 looks like, we have a goal, we have a mandate. One, that's to get ourselves right with God and have a relationship with Him so that we make heaven our home. And two, is to reach out to people around us and try to get this message to as many people as possible, right? That's what this is all about. The events, the fun things, all that stuff is great, but it all needs to keep that same focus that we're trying to reach people, we're trying to love people, and we're trying to make sure ourselves are right with God so that we'll see heaven, because that's what it's about. That's what our focus is. That's what it's all about. And so in these times, even more than ever, we have the opportunity, probably even a greater opportunity, to be able to reach out to people. People are hurting, people are broken, people are dealing with all sorts of stress, the same problems, the same things that we're talking about in events and outings and stuff like that. It's happening to everybody.
Yeah.
It's happening to everybody. We're not on an island. It's literally happening to everybody.
Right.
And so, we can only do what we can do, but it gives us the opportunity that much more to be able to reach out, because people are hungry, people are hurting, people are broken, and people need the love of Jesus Christ more than ever before. And that's what it's about. Right. We need love, and we need to show God's love. The answer to a lot of the problems and a lot of the heartache and a lot of the issues that we have going on in our world today isn't about COVID. It's not about government. It's not about political garbage. It's not about this nation or that nation. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has everything to do with the love of God. People need the love of Jesus Christ in their life. So I hope this doesn't sound like a downer. Like I said, we're going to do everything we can to make this an awesome year. But we did want to let you guys know and just be completely transparent with you that as we know things, we're going to let you know. We're not withholding anything. We're at this point really just in the state of limbo, wondering just like you are.
We just don't know.
Right. We don't know. So as soon as we do, we will let you know. As we can plan things, we will let you know. I will tell you that we will try to focus on a couple fundraisers as we can. I would like to kick the jerky fundraiser back off here very, very soon to start to put a little bit of money back, so that if we do have the opportunity to do something, we have a little bit of money already in the account and we're not having to pull a lot of money, or it cost all of us a lot to do something. So I would like to kick that off soon. If you guys have ideas for fundraisers, something that we can do that is very COVID friendly, let us know. When it comes to these videos, if you guys have some ideas, some challenges you would like us to see, some topics you would like us to address or to talk about, if you have some questions you would like us to go through, we could definitely do that. In fact, let's do that right now. So I want to put a challenge out to you guys. If you have a specific question you would like to ask, something you would like us to teach on or whatever, go on to our Instagram page, shoot us a message directly, either the youth group one or mine, Brother Zach, Sister Beth, Sister Stevie, any of us. Shoot us a message with any questions or topics you would like us to address or talk about in some of these videos. And over the next couple weeks, we're getting back into our swing of recording, and we'll start pulling some of those together. We'll study, we'll pull our notes together, and we'll put out content answering those questions or addressing some of those issues. Listen, we know as we're living this thing together, we all have questions. Everything from end time stuff to just the normal stuff of, hey, why do we do this and why do we do that? That's a question that I get so many times from young people, and I love to talk about it. So anything you have like that, go right now as you're watching this video, flip on over to Instagram, shoot us a message. If you're leery about asking a question because you don't want it to come from you, or you want it to be anonymous, I think there's a couple different ways we can do that as well. I will post a couple of ways, and we can do that as well. But any questions or anything you have, shoot us a message right now. We're going to continue to make content for you guys, and hopefully not too long past when you guys see this, we'll be scheduling to get together or to have class or something very soon, because we miss you guys and we love you so much. We'll see you very soon.